So a few months ago, I picked up this Jeep JK, and I wanted a stock one, but I couldn't find a stock one that had the mileage I wanted and a standard. And I know for off-roading and all that, whatever, it's debating do automatic or standard, but I want a standard because it's more fun to drive for me. But I couldn't find a stock one, like I said, so I found this, and I love it. Except for the rims are great. They're just, I want a simulated beadlock rim. The bumpers, ranch hand, which I didn't know they made Jeep bumpers, which is cool and it looks really great, but the departure and approach angle are not great. And then these are awesome as well, but they hang down super low and I get high centered on stuff. So that's no bueno. And these, I like these a lot, but no. So I've got some GenRide stuff on the way and I'm super pumped about that. On my old TJ, I had no light bars on it, except for one, I think, small one on the front, and it was insane. But the whole 50-inch or just light bar whistle in general thing I thought was kind of like dramatized. It's not. So I drove about 5.5 hours to get this. Is that? Filto Vecchios. They're awesome. But I drove about 5.5 hours back with this Jeep, right? So about 5 minutes in, we started hearing this really loud whistle / jet engine turbine sound. And we're like, that's not normal. So we pulled over, looked at everything and all that, and we couldn't figure out what it was. So we drove about halfway, and I'm like, I bet it's the light bar. So turns out it is the light bar, and it's super annoying. Only if you go over about 45 miles an hour. Under that, you're fine, but over, and that's super annoying. So today, we're going to try and fix it, and I've done some serious internet research trying to get it. And we're going to see if we can get it fixed today. So we're off to O'Reilly's or some auto parts store to get some edging for like doors and stuff and see if that'll fix it. So climb in and we'll go get it. Okay, so I wanted to give a view of, or noise of what the light bar whistle sounds like, the mini jet turbine. And thankfully it does it consistently at a normal speed pretty much every time. We have to merge onto the go fast lane. Honda! Dang it! I have metal bumpers, so I don't know why people think they should cut me off. Like, I don't care. I will hit you. I have metal bumpers. I don't give a crap. Okay, here we go. Let's reach light bar whistle speeds. There it is. Okay, so you can hear that. It's not terrible, but on Jeep trips like we do, Jeepers do, you know, it's off-road and such, you know, 4.5, 5 hours, it's death, to be honest. And I would tell myself that it was the supercharger whistle or whine, but that worked for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, no, it's not. So auto parts store next. Okay, so we found it, exact same stuff that we're looking for. We've got chrome, which would be chrome to the bone. Then we got this stuff here. We're gonna give this a shot. Let's go. Okay, so we're in the garage now, and we picked this up, the Cowless Edge Trim. And basically what it does is it's stuck together like this, right? And your light bar has vents in it, so it's gonna go like that right over your light bar and hopefully stay on at 150 miles an hour when you're doing mad speed on the interstate in the Jeep. Okay, so you just find what you want to do basically is, because the scientific reason is the airflow comes in between here and comes over your Jeep, and that's what causes the whistle. So in theory, if you put your trim right here in between there, that should, I don't know why, but it does apparently, it cuts the wind down and the whistle down. So here we go. Okay, so once you get it started, you just push it in on the slat you want. And what I'm doing is I'm doing the bottom 3 slats, or I guess the bottom 3 and then this one here. But in the middle one, I just did the middle section here, which is the part where the whistle is coming from. So once it's started, you just push it on and it stays on by itself, and it goes on real easy like that. Alright, we're gonna go see if it worked. Hop in and let's go. Okay, so everything's on, it's good, and we're at speed. No light bar whistle, so for 13 bucks, we have no whistle. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at D3Project and like and subscribe, and be sure to stay tuned and follow the build and all of our adventures.